Lucas Oil top fueler Shawn Langdon got off to an incredibly fast start to begin his pro career. In 2009, Langdon seemed destined to break through to the winner's circle after reaching the semifinal rounds an astonishing 8 times during his rookie season. An extremely skilled racer, a 2-time Super Comp champ, and arguably the best off the starting line, Langdon had countless close calls throughout the 2009 season. And the trend continued in 2010 after Langdon failed to capture a Wally in final round appearances at both Dallas and Pomona. Langdon begins this season with high hopes as he returns to his home state of California and continues to chase his first pro win. Our cameras will follow Langdon in an exclusive FTTV behind-the-scenes feature entitled Hard Work and Dedication.
You know, for me, I want to win, no matter what. Everything else that goes on out at the racetrack with, you know, driving and all that stuff, I mean, it's fun, but I want to win. That's bottom line what it is. I don't have a second place mentality. I don't like to be second best at anything. If I'm going to do it, I give it my all. Whether it being testing, qualifying, or eliminations, I don't leave anything on the table. I want to become one day, you know, the best in the sport.
Before he can be considered one of the best, Langdon must finally capture the coveted Wally Trophy. And a victory this weekend would prove to be even sweeter as the NHRA season opens at his home track in Pomona, California.
This is a track that I grew up at, so to win my first Wally at Pomona would probably be the highlight of my career.
As qualifying for Sunday's elimination rounds began to take shape, Langdon was feeling pretty good about his team's chances to make a deep run on race day.
We ran pretty good, actually. We qualified number 6. Right out of the box is really good for us, you know, being behind the 3 Schumacher cars and the 2 Alan Aubie cars. We got the first round of the year, so this is kind of what you've been sitting around for the last 3 months waiting on, getting back in the car and getting back to that first race in front of your hometown crowd and everything, and we're ready to go.
Langdon needed to be ready as his team faced spoiler TJ Zizzo in the first round, a man who occasionally has been known to send big names and big teams home early.
You know, everybody on this team has a role, and we're getting everybody in the right direction, but even though we haven't got that first win, we're hoping it's close. We think it's close.
Round number 1 of the 2011 NHRA Full Throttle Drag Racing season. Who's going on, Zizzo or Langdon? The answer, Shawn Langdon at 4.01.
And we stuck by with one first round of the year, so kind of got the first round jitters out of the way, and now we can just kind of find our groove again and get the thing running good.
After eliminating Zizzo, the team would have little time to find their groove as they faced their biggest test of the early season, a second-round matchup with the 7-time Top Fuel champion, Tony Schumacher.
When you can go out there and you can compete with the Alan Aubie team and the Don Schumacher Racing cars, those guys really set the bar of the class, and when you can put wins up against those cars, you're doing something right.
Schumacher out of the gate first. That's the last thing that went right for him. How about this? Shawn Langdon, 3.841.
Feels good. You know, we made a really good run right there, but it was pretty catastrophic. Blew it up pretty good, but you know, he actually got me on the tree a little bit, so that's where being a team comes into play, man. When I'm slacking a little bit, they pick me up, and if they're slacking a little bit, I'll try to pick them up, you know. So bottom line, we got to win over Tony Schumacher, who's, you know, one of the top cars out here, obviously.
There was no time to celebrate the Schumacher victory as a date with yet another DSR Top Fuel giant loomed ahead. A semi-final matchup with Antron Brown, the man responsible for eliminating the Lucas Oil team at the final race of 2010.
We're hoping a little payback time from last year, but like I said, we're just trying to get that first victory. If we can do that the first race, that's all the better for us. But we're just trying to keep going around, keep ourselves in the points, and kind of keep the momentum up.
They get set to go. We'll have our first finalist, 2011
This is it. This is, you know, it's kind of all coming together right here.
Oh, big ball of fire for Antron Brown and Shawn Langdon. He get a 4-0 right into the final round. How about that?
That was probably one of the best ones we've ever had. The round before, we blew everything up on the car. And that's a testament to these guys right here. Man, it's just, gosh, that one felt very good.
The team's mood was elevated even higher after learning they would face teammate Morgan Lucas in the final round.
For us to start off the season with both of us going to the final, man, this is good. This is great. This is what we want. This is what it should be. You know, we've been working on it, and I think everything's paying off right now. It's having both cars in the final, it's paying off big time.
A date with Morgan in the finals meant that both Lucas teams were now assured a big payday. But for Shawn, the 2011 Winter Nationals meant much more than a paycheck. It meant a chance to finally capture that elusive Wally trophy.
Morgan's got a few. He deserves a few more. But I think we deserve that first one. We deserve it a lot. These guys, they bust their butts. Today they busted their butt.
Morgan Lucas and Shawn Langdon, teammates, getting ready to slug it out to the finals here. Top Fuel. Shawn Langdon has never won an NHRA national event in Top Fuel. Who is going to be the 2011 Reagan O'Reilly Winter Nationals Top Fuel champion? Morgan Lucas wins it with a great run, 383, 316 miles an hour. Shawn Langdon was indeed first out of the starting gate. It's about the last thing that went right for him. 4:04.7, 3:13 to speed, but I guess on a day like today, all's good in the Lucas Oil Camp. Morgan Lucas, 383, 3:16 to speed.
I mean, it's good for Morgan, man. They got a good team over there, you know, with new crew chiefs and everything, and they deserve it. They had a great car today, and you know, we went rounds, but we did have a little luck on our side. We had a little trouble early part in the track, and we kept shaking. We just didn't get it done. But you know, we ain't gonna count ourselves out. We got plenty of more opportunities. We'll be able to get some more this year. We're not worried about it. The old cliche is, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I really believe in stuff like that.
Want to see more Full Throttle TV? Check us out online anytime at NHRA.com.